Hi everybody, I'm starting out in a new creative mode out in space, and it's time to build a ship. Let's build it so that we'll make a little thing like that, and let's make something that goes out, I don't know, about that big. And I am basing this on an idea that I saw, so we'll see how it goes. Let's start with a pipeline. We'll put it sideways. Let's drop one of these in there. And I'm going to think of this as the forward part of the ship. So, copying an idea from a recent YouTuber I saw. And let's see, I need some doors. Where are you, doors? Here it is. And we'll use these for exterior airlocks. Well, eventually that'll be an airlock. I did like the idea that I saw with them. So let's just make a little something. And this will eventually be all covered up. And maybe we do something like that. Rather like that. Ah, okay, so did I break something already? Oh yeah, this. Really? There, something like that. That will be our airlock. This is sort of our central hub type of situation. And let's see. This is the back of the ship. So this way is going to be engineering. We will have... Oh, let's use these glass doors for interior stuff. And just try and make it a pretty compact little exploration ship. Something like that. And then This will be gyros and batteries. So maybe we do something like that, leave a little bit of space for things. Okay, yeah. And then maybe here we will pop out of... Will this break? No. Will this break? Maybe. Let's make sure it doesn't. Put a conveyor right there. Get my things facing the right way. And here we'll pop up. Use a C-curve. And let's see, that's going to be a door so we can make sure it's airtight. I do want my... Oops, okay, I wanted my, what do you call it on? Symmetry. And then maybe we'll just, for now, let's just curve it out. And we'll make some redundancy. Here we'll have, let's see, maybe a screen, a couple screens, a little cargo and refill, a space, and then we'll go down for a lower level. So that means that this can start here. Yeah, so this one, I think we want that to go down. Here we're going to come back to center. Come out a little more. Let's see. I think we'll probably want to go back to so maybe door right here. Maybe something like that. Let's see. Maybe come forward a little more. Yeah, this isn't quite working the way I hoped. Let me go check my work. Hang on. I'm gonna pause for a sec. Okay. Let's attempt to keep going on this building process. It's quite possible that I've made this ship too heavy now. We did add some upward thrusting, some extra upward thrust. Might be worth testing it. We also do have the option of just making it smaller, like putting a refinery on one side and an assembler on the other. I really don't mind that idea, and actually that would leave room for a hangar right there, in a pretty cool, good spot for it. So let's see what that would look like. We'll take this off, and then let's... Doesn't really matter from side to side. We could do 2 assemblers and 1 refinery. I don't know if it really matters. You're spending a lot of time in space anyway, so what's the rush? And then maybe the best way to come into it would be from here. And maybe coming out from here. Not necessary to come all the way out to there though. So let's add this. And then put an assembler right here. Actually, I would rather put it in the middle. So do something that's... We'll replace this with something that's 2 blocks long. I'm just going to make it yellow to remind me of that. You know, something like an H2... Uh-oh. Oh, I might want to turn off NPCs in this game. Can I do that from here? No, I think I have to go into into options. I just realized there was all this AI chatter. Let's see. Something like that. Which kind of allows you to walk between the pipes in a way that's kind of most useful, I guess. And then we can just come back in on this pipe. Or, I guess we could do 2. You know, why not? Uh-oh. Oh no. Is somebody... Seriously? No. Get out of my ship. Not cool. Rude. Okay, let's go away from here. Just go toward the sun. Okay. Where is it? Hello. I think I'm going now. There we go. Alone in space once again. I'm not sure which direction is up anymore, but let's turn the way that we were so that we're kind of facing the sun. Okay, that thing destroyed some of the ship. Rude. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save. Okay. Let's get away from annoying drones. Oops. I'm just going to copy, or cut rather. Oh, lost some pieces there. Let's go towards the sun. I'm just going to hit F8 to switch to spectator. Face the sun and just alt mouse wheel to go faster. A little faster. Get far away from there. Control space, teleport to spectator location. F6, come back to first person. And let's paste this thing some way. Sure. Don't really remember what I wanted to do here. Maybe something like that. I don't know if this is going to work. Anyway, it's a bit of detail right now. Don't really need to make a decision. But it's a good time to start thinking about it. Yeah, maybe. Figure that out later. Put those back there somewhere. Probably not, but maybe.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, I need to turn all this stuff off. Hold on a second.
Meteor storm inbound.
Well, I guess never mind then. Oops. How about... So I'm thinking that maybe... I hope I don't get hit by a meteor. Let's grab this. And this. I mean, what if we do... We try that, and then... Maybe a bay window. No. Yeah, I think we want these outside. We can allow farm plots in there. Just make it a completely agricultural. right. I was starting on this and I had to lose some progress. We were going to do assembler on this side. So turn off symmetry. And then we were going to come from here. And maybe we could put a hydrogen thingy right there. It's the perfect size for it. Perfect shape, rather. And then an assembler. Try to make things face the front of the ship, just because. Let's throw some speed modules on that. It only goes one way. Could go right there. I don't hate it. This might be too much, but let's see. It's pretty cool. It might be nice to find a better place for this. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't love it there. Thinking somewhere high out of the way. Could maybe go there. Could even do it upside down. It would give you a little bit of redundancy. Let's see. Would that work? Oops. Coming out of that. Let's just try it. Yeah, actually, let's not. Maybe it could go down here. So hoping for these to be some kind of hanger. It's just enough room. But where do we put the water? Could it go up here? Where is my... Oh, it's going through underneath the bottom. What a crazy setup. Let's see. Where to put water? I guess we could have it like in the floor somewhere, coming off from off to the side. Just not sure what's a good place. Maybe up above. Like right up there or something. I don't know. I don't love it. I'm not seeing any other good options. We could put it back here. It just feels like putting water next to all this industrial stuff is kind of awkward. But we are mining ice from asteroids, so there must be some kind of purification system in place. Could be like here. I'd keep coming back to that. Or maybe off of one of these. Could go right off of here. Which is not bad. It's getting welded that way too, which is useful. Something like that. And could even create a little redundancy right there if we wanted. And I don't mind that. It's accessible. It's out of the way. This is also a decent place for H2O2s. Not really sure how many we need. It seems like it's nice to have a lot for refueling. Let's do that instead. Let's see how many we have. I think 5. Yeah. That seems about the right amount.